Hi, Ray Tanis. It's your boy. No, it's your man, Kofi. Like always. Today, I'm taking you real local to a place or to uh, a factory where Gari is made. You know, Gari in West Africa is one of our favorite food, of course. And I'm going to take you through the process of the fire is really hot. I'm going to take you through the process of making Gari from where the cassava is being processed to where the Gari itself is being roasted. As you can see right behind me, this is where Gari is made in Koforidua, somewhere in Koforidua here. Come with me, let's go. Um, let's go on a tour. Very well written is. So this is where Gari actually begins, the processing. Well, actually, it begins from the farm where you uproot this cassava and then you bring them here where the peeling processes, you can see how it's been peeled. So peeling is just taking the cover, the outer layer from the main cassava. This is what you get. Yes, right here. From this process, you go to the milling. You see all these women working in this cassava farm. They are peeling all these cassavas nicely, getting it ready for the milling machine. I will take you there shortly. So this is cassava you see right here. This is peeled cassava. From after peeling, it comes here for washing. So you see all these basins here, all this fresh water, especially this big basin containing water here. So here is the washing process. Washing process happens here. So you wash all this cassava neatly and clean. You can see right here. After which it comes here. This is the milling machine. This is what mill uh, the cassava, the fresh cassava, into smaller particles or soft. So milling happens here, or you grind it here, right up here. It takes a lot of process in making Gari. A lot of people before people didn't really value Gari, but so this here is the pressing machine. So this what this machine does is that it press um, the milled cassava in a sack. It pressed it really hard to extract or to drain the water or the juice from the milled cassava. This is also another form of pressing. So pressing happens here as well. So after pressing, let's head to where the main Gari is happening. Where they are really cooking or roasting the Gari right behind me. Let's go. Yeah, very well. So after pressing, this is what you get. You get this flour. So it becomes more hard. Not too hard, but it becomes like a flour. And then after this, you take it right here on this sieve that you can sieve and then take out some chaffs or the unwanted ones, the ones that you don't really like, you take them out. So this process is the sieving process. So after sieving, you can see right up there is the main thing. Very smooth, very nice. So from this process, now it goes to the fire. I'm sure you can see right up here is a Gari processing site or processing factory. Right here is where our Gari is made. So you're saying these are the freshly skewed or drained, and then also dry flour that goes right up on the fire here, as you're saying. So there is the roasting process. I'm sure Gari is being roasted. Yes. very strategically. You roast it until it becomes more hard or more crispy, and then you know your gari is ready. This is the process. This is how gari actually is being made right here in Ghana. And we all know in West Africa, gari is one of our favorite foods or favorite delicacy that we don't joke about with. Over here is where gari is being made, right from the farm to cleaning of the cassava to milling and then to also extracting the starch or draining some of the starch away. It comes right up here for roasting, and then after this process your gari is ready and then can be eaten or consumed. All right, so written is as we know, gari is extracted from freshly processed cassava, which can be served as heavy meal or of course snacks. You can see here, right here, this is gari, very delicious, very well made, nice. Of course, we eat it every time, anytime, anyhow we prepare it. It's good. We take it. We can have it as a snack. That's fine. It's very nice. You add some peanuts and then also milk and then some sugar. You're good to go. You can also cook it in the form of eba. You know, in Nigeria, the Yorubas call it eba because they really also enjoy gari. In fact, it's one of their favorite meal or delicacy. This is your man Coffee. Let me find someone to talk to and then get more about gari. Right. So there is a lot put into making gari. Most of us think where gari is just so before gari was referred as just a common food. People who eat gari might be broke or something like that. But let me tell you, what goes into gari is really tough. From the farm to processing to baking it or frying it is a lot. So these women here uses firewood as a source of fire to cook this gari, and in fact the smoke alone here is too much. I couldn't stand it because I'm not used to this in so many years. So the smoke goes into your eye, and then also you breathe it. It's not easy here. It's a fine woman here I want to speak to so she can tell me or tell us what actually Gary is about, how it's been made, like I went through early on. Let's hear from her. Yo, Dada Maroku, where's Olo? Live on Ritanis Sankofa channel.
I'm na face to hustle.
Okay. How long have you been in the Gary business?
Oh, I'm here 15 years.
Almost about 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years.
Okay. So tell us about Gary. What goes into Gary? The hard work, the processing from farm to the whole process about Gary. If you Blonami, I like him for one Gary.
Yo. Oh, me afọ Gari afọ aje goma. Mi na ra mi ba flag belia. Ai ra bla, aba hu belia. Na mi ja pato, aba hu belia na mi afli. Na mi flu belia. Af mi logan motokia na lo ko chok benemi. Afi pa lo na va pa. Na pa lo pe von. Fi afi mi cloge. Na mi clovon, afi mi ko machine ige. Afimi ko machine na tu nemi na machine tu vont fi afimi ko pre kogre kotokuma Na mi kora kotokuma. Na mi fia. Afi mi wa kaga akove afia. Afi abasra. Na mi srevoko. Mi wa kora gali ba ma fingodi ato. Na mi te afi opupuga ato gali. Afi yana ba gali. Ya fa donye nya kuchi akule kaka.
Okay. Gari wa wani SSR.
Asasa pa fifia mi hana barang ikebo te akpara mianchi na machine kana vana mi nya ta kutu gala na mi kaba kaba beli pa de sar mi hana barang na okpara miang achi ma nya achi mala mi achi la fio nya pa machine agblan nya magata agblan aka mi onto juice vi la mi achi mi jojo ngaka madan atara karaku afi mi ga hana gbachila mi akwa site afia goji mi hana toilet la afia goji ikabna modro jemi rungodo da funowa mi afia mo ya fino ira ngodo.
Okay, so are there types of gari? Do you have types, or you have just the regular cassava gari? Gari kawedi.
Oh, gali okra mi agbo fia. Inyaba gali no ba gali ala ya ha kpoga. Akana hana na gali akpoga. Na hana ginger akpoga. Na ku hana soya na kwe. Awa na hana garlic akpoga la fia we. Afi aji gali ikata na hana la fia akpoga. Na mi ore shara mi om la fia do ko gan onya na mi la fia. Fia nya center na Ghana kata. E fia nya center. Gali center fia. Amo muvana mi agbopa maya ama govana wa shewa mituna training mapa la fia maya wunya na mi ba tu do fe na nyi mu fato.
Very well. So you had the women right here. So what really goes into gari is not easy. From farm to the processing and then frying is not really an easy work as we thought. Yes, and then also this center is really the biggest center in Ghana for Gari processing. Not only the regular Gari that we know are being made here, but also if you want a mixed Gari, you want Gari like a soya Gari, you can find it here. Garlic Gari, ginger mix, granite mix. You find all these Gari varieties right here at the center here. Also, these women, what they are saying is that they need help, and then also they need support, because this is really a tough work, tough job. They need equipment, they need machines, they need more hands. And then also at the center here, they lack a lot of amenities such as toilet. Yes, they don't have a place of convenient. So they are also advocating. They are advocating through this video to tell you that they need your support. You everywhere, you all across the globe. This center needs your support to build this place more, to build this place very big. So right here, it's your man Kofi in the Gari processing factory at Koforidua somewhere. So it's your man Kofi right here in Kokum Ekiapim on the Koforidua stretch, Koforidua road, where Gari is being made right up here. So my question for the day is that why are only women here in such a hard job, stressful job? I don't see any men here, no men. And then I just asked from the back, why are there no men here? And the lady said it's a women job. Of course, women are real. I mean, um, how do I even put it? They are real strong people. Women are strong, very, 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 very strong when it comes to some of these works, some of this job. It's really a tough job. It's really hot fire, standing. I mean, roasting this flour, this extracted flour from cassava into becoming Gari is not easy. You can see the smoke right here going into my nose, my eyes, and it's really tough. This is really tough. Very tough job here. So Gari is not a common food as we used to hear or know it for before as common. People who are broke are the only people who rely on Gari. The statement is never true. I want to make that statement clear that it's never true. Now Gari is expensive, very expensive on the market. So I just realized that there is this gentleman here who is doing the women's job. Very, very interesting, very nice. He's roasting Gari. But I may not be able to do this unless I go through a lot of trainings before I can do something like this. But I love this so much. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Looking at how the whole process, the whole thing is done, it's really very interesting. So these giants you see here are full loaded of Gari. Yep, this is Gari for you. This is how it looks like when it's ready. After roasting or baking, this is how it really looks like. Okay, but I could nami open number nama dele Gari dia what on your
059
059
16
16
25
25
986.
986. The number some of you the number KG. What get to it. Very well. So that is the number right up there. Just hit this number, and then wherever you are, your Gari will be delivered to your doorstep. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and then also hit that bell for more videos. Retenis Sankofa. No, just I forget. Please help subscribe. Help us get to 4,000 subscribers. We are just about 3,000 plus. We need your subscription. Share to friends and family so we can hit 4,000. My name Kofi always. My name Kofi. It's your man. Retenis Sankofa. Home sweet home. Right. So there is no way I can be or I should be in the Gari factory without taking home a bag of Gari. You can see right inside this black bag is my fresh hot Gari that I'm taking home right with me to enjoy with my family. We love it. We eat it as snack, as heavy meal. Yes, we eat it every time in the house. Very well, it's your man Coffee, like always. Thank you for watching this video, and then also don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and then hit that bell for more videos. Until then, or before I go, let me put their contact number right here, so in case you need Gari, you can call this center or this factory right away, and then your Gari will be at your doorstep.